Okay, students, welcome to part 7. This is note articulations. So we have entered all of our notes on our score, and they are looking just like the notes on our sample score that we are recreating. The only difference is you'll see there are slurs and staccatos and tenutos and crescendos, decrescendos, and dynamic markings and retardandos. So we've got to learn how to do all of that. We won't do that all in this one step, but it's all really easy to do. So first, let's do just articulations. So you'll notice that the piano score has none until the very last measure, and there are accents. The flute also has accents in that measure, so I'm actually going to start with that. So we need every note in the last measure. If you'll notice right here, if it'll highlight, every note has accents. So we're going to go to our score, and we are going to highlight the whole measure on all 3 lines. And then we want to go to our articulation tool in our drop downs. And if you don't have your drop down pulled down, just click on those 3 lines there. Go down to articulation. If you want to, you can click out to the left of it, and now all your articulations are up here. That's not a bad idea to do because that is easier than going down to that pull down. So I'm going to use that for now. And we want those to all have regular accents. That is this accent right here. And we click that, and every note in these measures just got their accent, and it is that easy. You could also do it one note at a time if you wanted. You could highlight a note, and you can click accent, and it'll put it on there. I don't want it there, so that was a mistake. So I just clicked it again, and you'll notice it'll go away. The other way, if you click it and you don't want it, of course, is your undo button. Either one, doesn't matter. If you click the wrong accent or the wrong articulation or whatever, just click it again or hit undo, and you're good to go. Easy cheesy. So accents are done in the last measure. Now I'm going to go back. That's all the articulations in the piano. So we're looking at the flute. We need a slur right here on this first measure between the E and the D. So we're going to go up to the flute part, and I'm going to click on the E, and then here is up at my articulation tool, my slur, and I just click that, and it puts it to the next one. I can alter where that slur goes by grabbing the box on it, and I can make it into a phrase marking like that. So that tool can be used in a lot of ways, but the basic way is to slur from one note to the next. Easy cheesy. So that's how to do the slur. Well, I'll go ahead and do the second measure with you again. So I'm going to click on that first note and hit slur, and done. The next thing I see is we have staccatos followed by tenuto. It's the same process, just a different tool. So you're going to click on the note you want staccato, and then go up to your articulations and choose staccato. Don't confuse the staccato here with the durations dot. They are different. Make sure you're on the right tool. If you don't want to mess that up, you can get rid of your durations in your menu, and now they're gone, and you don't have to worry about that. All right, and we need the second eighth note here, staccato as well. There we go. Done, done, done. If the whole measure was staccato, you could highlight the whole measure. I'll do it right here. And you could choose staccato, and now all the notes are staccato. That is not what we want, so I'm going to get rid of that. All right, so now you have learned how to do slurs, staccatos, and accents. We need to add the tenuto. So this note right here needs the tenuto, same process. Click on the note, click on the articulation you want, and it is done. It is that easy. The cool thing is the program will play it for you. We haven't hit play yet. Hopefully you have by now, just playing around with it. But if not, come up here next to Note Flight and hit play. First, we want to make sure that we're at the beginning. So I'm going to click on the first measure. I'm going to hit play, and it's going to play everything we put in. Awesome. So it'll actually play the slurs and the staccatos, the tenutos, and all the accents It'll also do dynamics and everything else. So that is your tutorial on how to add articulations. So you need to carefully study the score and add all the necessary articulations for the rest of the flute line. Make sure you didn't forget the accents in the piano. And that is it. I'll see you for part 8.